Hey YouTubes, it's the Comms Guy here, bringing you my Defiance review that I promised a couple days ago. Sorry about that, but it's getting out right now. So, Defiance is a open world MMO, third-person shooter, released last Tuesday by Tryon, a company I really haven't heard of, or a studio I really haven't heard of before, but decided I'd give it a try. I'm a big fan of like Fallout and Borderlands series and stuff like that, so I'm really into the concept of the open world thing. Um, so if you're into that, this is for you. Basically, on day one, the game released. It did have some issues that we'll talk about. However, a week later, I am immensely surprised at how well this game is running. Uh, I had super lag issues, open world. If you look on the back of the box, it says up to 10,000 players. Which is amazing for Xbox. I had some lag issues that were just pretty much unplayable day one, day two, day three, especially in arc falls and things like that. As you can see here, there is quite a bit of depth and customization. We'll talk about that. So the whole premise of the game is aliens have come and they're immigrating to the Earth, and there's a war and all sorts of other stuff. The depth of the actual storyline is pretty intense, and it's fairly standard, I guess, alien stuff, but it's pretty good. It's enough to keep you interested, at least. And it keeps building, so it's actually getting better as it goes. I will say that. There is micro purchasing in the game. I haven't done any of it. I don't really know too much about it. I guess obviously you can bump up some things and get some better shit if you spend some real dough on it. However, I haven't seen like any reason to need to do that. So like it hasn't been, oh my god, I have to go buy this immediately or anything like that. So it doesn't really seem to be affecting it too much. I left this clip in here to show you some of the lag issues day one. Watch this guy. Bam, laser beam around the screen. That was fairly common first couple days, and as you see, I'm only really around two other people. So imagine what it was like when you got into an arc fall with 120 different people trying to shoot at this crystal thing that comes out of the ground. It was nuts. I actually couldn't even get gameplay for it, footage for it, because the frame rate and just the lag was so bad that I just didn't even want to show it. The map is pretty huge, as you can see, and it keeps getting bigger, so that's nice. Lots of stuff to do. Some of the missions do start to feel repetitive at times, but there's so much to the map, and there's so much that you can do that you can really mix it up. You can go do, stuff on your ATV. You can do a race, or you can do a hot shot challenge, which is, just kill shit as fast as you can, pretty much. So there is definitely a lot of depth to it, and there's a lot of different ways you can mix up your gameplay and have a good time in the game. That being said, I think I'm level 28 now, and I really haven't gotten too sick of it. Every time I think it kind of starts to get a little repetitive or whatever, I just go do something. I go buy something, or I mod my gun, which is a huge part of the game. I love the customization of the weapons, and I start to do that, or there's plenty to keep you busy. There's a couple different core character customizations, cloak ability, blur ability, overcharge ability. These are all just unlockable abilities with perks that come along with them that you can unlock as you level up your character. Adds to the depth. It actually looks pretty good. I'm using blur right now, and I don't know, it's kind of cool. You can respec if you want to change, which is nice. So that's all good stuff, pretty standard stuff there. When I started playing, I didn't really understand all the gun customization and stuff like that. That being said, now as I've played a little bit, there is a lot of depth to the weapons and the modding. It's a huge part of the game, and it makes it really fun. I'm just scratching the surface of synergies and how to mesh weapons with different attachments and things like that. It's pretty intense. It's pretty in depth, and for an Xbox or console game, I am starkly impressed. I'm gonna rate this game on a 1 to 10. 10 being fucking most amazing thing I've ever seen in my life, and one being crap for the console. As far as this game's concerned, I'm right now where I'm at a week in with all the stuff that Tryon has done to make the game better, to make the gameplay smoother, to make the experience better for the players. I'm gonna rate this an 8 out of 10. Pick it up if you are into any kind of shooter, if you are into any kind of open world, series, stuff like that, gameplay. Pick this thing up. Tryon has definitely earned my respect with the upgrades that they've made in just a week to the servers and to the connections, and it has gotten really fun. I kudos and hats off to those guys. I'd never heard of them before, but you can definitely tell that they're trying their hardest, and it is working. And keep on the good work, guys. So 8 out of 10. There you guys go. Have a good one. Thanks.